Hello and welcome to another episode of Disney Movie Investigation. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the show. On each episode, we take a look at a movie that is featured on Disney+. On this episode, we're taking a look at a modern Pixar film as we take a look at Toy Story 4. And if you are enjoying these videos, I do ask that you please hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified with each new video. Now, sit back and enjoy this episode of Disney Movie Investigation. So like I said, today we're covering Toy Story 4. This movie was released on June 11th, 2019. It was directed by Josh Cooley, and it was written by Andrew Stanton and Stephanie Folsom. The production companies were Pixar Animation Studios and Walt Disney Pictures, and it was distributed by Walt Disney Studios. The budget for this movie was $200 million, with a box office return of $1.073 billion. But let's take a look at the development. In 2010, Toy Story 3 director Lee Unkrich said that Pixar was not planning on making another Toy Story film. Tom Hanks and Tim Allen had signed on to reprise their roles of Woody and Buzz, and this caused rumors to circulate about a fourth Toy Story film to be released in 2015. Disney would dismiss these rumors in February of 2013. However, Disney would announce that Toy Story 4 was happening during an investors' call on November 6, 2014. John Lasseter was scheduled to direct the film after writing a treatment with Andrew Stanton, Pete Docter, Lee Unkrich, Rashida Jones, and Will McCormick. Lasseter said that the reason that to do the sequel that everyone was passionate about the Toy Story characters. In March of 2015, Pixar president Jim Morrison described the movie as a romantic comedy and that it would not be a sequel to the third film. The same month, Josh Cooley was announced to be co-directing with John Lasseter. However, this was short-lived. At the D23 Expo in 2017, Lasseter would announce that he was stepping down as director because he was too busy with his commitments to Pixar and Walt Disney Animation Studios. Also on a note with John Lasseter, as when this movie came out, he was on his way out of Walt Disney Studios. Randy Newman was also confirmed to be at the D23 Expo in 2017 to write original songs for Toy Story 4. In terms of the cast, so we have Tom Hanks, who reprises his role as Woody, Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear, Annie Potts as Bo Peep, Tony Hale is a new character, Forky, Keegan-Michael Kay as Ducky, Jordan Peele as Bunny, Christina Hendricks as Gabby Gabby, Keanu Reeves as Duke Kaboom, Ali Mackey as Giggle McDimples, and Joan Cusack reprising his role as Jessie. And I know there's other Toy Story characters like in the cast. I just didn't want to go through all of them, because there's so many of them. The one thing I would note is Don Rickles had passed away before this movie came out, and so in order to use him in Toy Story 4, they used pre-recorded lines from earlier movies, earlier projects, and even Toy Story Mania as well. So in terms of the plot, Woody, Buzz Lightyear, and the rest of the gang embark on a road trip with Bonnie and a new toy that she created in preschool named Forky. The adventurous journey turns into an unexpected reunion as Woody's slight detour lends him to his long-lost friend, Bo Peep. As Woody and Bo discuss the old days, they soon start to realize that their two worlds are apart when it comes to what they want from life as a toy. So in terms of the legacy of this movie received an Academy nominations for Best Original Song and Best Animated Feature. In February of 2023, Bob Iger, after announcing a series of layoffs, would say that the Toy Story series would continue with Toy Story 5. A spin-off film was actually released as the next Toy Story feature, and this was released on June 17th of 2022, and this was called Lightyear, and it tells the behind-the-scenes story of the inspiration behind Buzz Lightyear as a toy, so the real Buzz Lightyear. On January 31st, 2022, a short film called Lamp Life premiered on Disney+, and this film focused on where Bo Peep was before reuniting with Woody. As well as part of this, the momentum from Toy Story 4, a 10-episode short-form educational series debuted on Disney+ on November 12th, 2018. This was titled Forky Ask a Question, and this features Forky, but also has cameos from Rex, Ham, Trixie, Buttercup, and Mr. Pricklepants. So essentially what this is Forky will ask a question about like what is money or what is time, and the Toy Story cameo character, whether it be Ham or Rex or Mr. Pricklepants, will explain what it is to Forky. In terms of the Disney park, as part of this Toy Story 4, Bo Peep would become a walk-around character in her Toy Story 4 outfit. So this included like kind of the pantaloon kind of action pose that she would be signing for autographs in front of Toy Story Mania. So would I recommend this movie? I really enjoyed this movie. I don't consider it part of the Toy Story kind of, like, I think 1, 2, and 3 ended so perfectly that this one is just another movie. It's not a continuation of the story. So that's probably why I enjoyed it a lot more. I know there is a lot of hate on this movie, just like, why would you make another one after 3 ended so quickly, or so perfectly? I'm not in that camp. I think it was a good movie if you consider it as a separate movie. In terms of what I write, I really like the new character path that Woody get put on, like, and that he completes his journey with being a toy, and he sets on a new path. And we don't know what Toy Story 5 is going to be about, so kind of interesting to see what that involves for Woody. As well as I liked the villain Gabby Gabby. I know a lot of people did not like her, being that she was too manipulative and too... she didn't earn the reward that happens to her at the end of the movie, but I really liked it because it kind of triggers emotion in terms of wanting to belong and creating an emotional response to the audience members through the relatable themes. I really like at the end, like when she finds the kid and she has a sense of home. I really thought that was an emotional scene, and I thought that was really powerful. The only downside is I don't like the character of Forky. I didn't think he was necessary. Kind of just added on. I know he's really popular, especially with the short form series, but to me, it's just he kind of got annoying after a while. The other negative I had is Buzz Lightyear. It's they made him kind of into an idiot, and they kind of just going from the first 3. And I know I said we're not considering the first 3 as part of this. But just if you look at the character of Buzz over the first 3, he's kind of that confident leader. And with this one, he just seems to be a follower that doesn't seem to know where he's going. So kind of a step down for Buzz, but yeah. But overall, definitely recommend this movie. It's a very emotional movie. Definitely, I like the character arc of Woody and Bo Peep. So definitely think you should check this one out. So in terms of our next episode, we're going to be taking a look at a 90s favorite as we take a look at Mrs. Doubtfire. So thank you all for joining us on Disney Movie Investigation. I would love anyone as well to leave a comment below on what they think of Toy Story 4. So until next time, I hope you have a magical day, and we will see you real soon.